Last year, it wasn't so difficult to make money in the stock market, but as interest rates went up and inflation went up and supply chain went down, it got pretty difficult. And as a result, I saw that in November, and I went to Drew, who I work with, and he created our Discord. And I said, we need to give these people another option. And a lot of people on our Friday Stock Talk had been talking about swing trading. So Drew and I sat out to find someone who could create a educational framework on our Discord to teach swing trading, and it's worked quite well. What I want to do in this video today is take you through what we've done. We've got about 125 people over there who are making money every month. It's doing some swing trading. Mark is our leader. This is a picture of Mark. He's an Omaha, Nebraska farmer, and he tends to his cows and his horses, and then he shares his knowledge. He's retired from Ameritrade, executive within the firm, and is very good at analysis, and thus he's sharing his knowledge with us. As I say, he's got about a 66% batting average, and I want to take you and show you exactly how it works, because I think you need to start swinging today, and you'll find your ticket in the description.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
Swing trading is just based upon the fact that stocks move in momentum, and through charting, they become somewhat predictable. But you have to stay on top of it, and you have to understand it. It has little or nothing to do with fundamentals. It has to do with the momentum of the stock market, and it's short-term rather than long-term. A lot of people don't get into it because it takes work. It takes a learning of charting and recognizing the turns in momentum. And Mark has become very good at that. And let me take you to our Discord to show you how we've structured it. And then after that, I'll take you to my charts and show you how it's actually implemented in your home after you were told what stocks to look at. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so when you land on the Discord, this is what it looks like, and it's somewhat confusing. But let me just take you through it. If you're in the trading platform, you're in what we call the Platinum. So you go to this bar, which is spreadsheets, and this is what you find. And then you see down here, Drew has given you a link to the watch list, and you click on that, and that brings up basically the list of stocks that Mark and the swing traders have been paper trading. And you can see here, it started, the first trade was made on 12/27/22. So we've got a good 5 months history on this. The first trade was made in Marathon. Here's your ticker. Here's today's price. This is the potential signals, not recommendations. And so it's saying the signal will be actually triggered at $115.60. It was triggered on the 28th, and they bought at 116.60. The paper trade then showed a profit of 0.87%, almost 1% in one day, and it was traded out of because it hit its stop limit. These are limits that of resistance that Mark identifies for you in his training, and so they made $100 on that. What you'll see here then is the subsequent 83 trades that were made since 12/27 through today. What does that mean? Well, in January, they came to the positive of 3,281, February 2,109. And again, this is trading if you're trading 100 shares. Now, if you're trading 50 shares, you just divide that number in half, and that's what you would have made. March 3,689, April 2,184, May 3,685, and thus far in June, $897. That totaled a realized gain of $15,846. Again, that's if you're trading 100 shares. If you're trading 10% of that, and you're only trading 10 shares, then you've made $1,586 or $1,584.65. So that's how it works. Now, how do you know then which stocks to buy? We come back to the Discord, and here Drew gives you a horizons list. This is a list that Mark puts out. As you can see, he put this out just yesterday, and it indicates the stocks that he sees that are potentially good swing trades, but have yet to meet all the criteria that they've set up. And as you can see, there's some names here that you would readily recognize. So, and then he is indicating what their gain or loss per share is since the day that he put it up, and that would be in one day. These are not recommended. These are a watch list that you can look at and say, these are what Mark is looking at, and this is what we may potentially be trading in the future. Then he gives you another list, and that list is stocks that have not met one very key criteria, and that is they are trading below their 200-day moving average. As he says, these stocks are often very volatile and prone to sudden price movements. That may be something that is positive or negative for you, but again, he has done these research. He's segregated them out and said, look at these under your criteria, and that will give you some guidance of where to go from there. Okay, I wanted to show you exactly how this works in charting, and that's what the basis for swing trading. And I referenced before that we want the stock trading above the 200-day moving average. That's the red line. And this is Google. And I've chose Google because it's going to give you some swing trading opportunities because of all the hype and all the information that is coming positive and negative around AI. So if we see here, it's above the 200, the 50, and right here it starts going clearly above the 9-day moving average. I like to think of these lines down here, this is the MACD, as the orange line being the bear or the bull, and the blue line being the bear. So right here, relative to MACD, the bear is in control, okay? We see the bear loses control here on the MACD on May the 10th, 2023. It's confirmed on the relative strength as well on May the 10th, and it's confirmed a third time on the average volume on May the 10th. So that's our, and we have a clear candlestick above the 9-day. So that's our signal to buy. If we look at that, it opened that day at $108.55 on all the lines except the relative strength, and it says here it's a sell signal. Now here we on the MACD we don't have it, but we have a signal that says it's time to get out, and it's confirmed on the volume as well. So we bought at 108.55, and we would sell at the close of 123.29. That, I don't know the exact percentage, but that's a good gain. But that's how it works. And so it becomes a visual confirmation. It has nothing to do with emotions. It has nothing to do with the news. It signals to you that now is the time to buy and sell. And what Mark then tells you also to do, and what he might have said in something in this nature, is let's come in, if we bought 100 shares, and let's come in maybe in this somewhere in here and sell half of them. Take our profits and put then a 5% stop loss. So and that might have been triggered right there if we in fact didn't get out when the signals said to get out. So that's how it works. And it takes the emotion out of trading. This is not investing. This is trading. Okay, that's what we're doing over here at Best of Us Investors. We're a community rather than just me telling you what to do today and then you hoping I'm right. No, it's more about educating and then once you have the education, having the ability to do some observation on your own part and then make a good investment decision. That's what this is all about. It's not just, doing what someone tells you to do. It's learning how to make good investment decisions. And that's what we want to do. Now, after you looked at this, you might say that Discord is confusing, and I'm not familiar with it, and it's not something I'm comfortable with. I share that with you. I have to relearn it quite often every time I go to it. So with that in mind, I'm spending somewhere between $25,000 and $30,000. I hope that's where it ends. Building out our Best of Us Investors website, and I'm going to take all this off the Discord, not off the Discord, but add to it so that those of you who are not so familiar and not so comfortable on a Discord can find all this information on our website. I want the website to be an educational source. You're going to see that over time, I'm going to incorporate artificial intelligence. You'll see avatars teaching courses there. You'll see avatars that you can ask questions to through the use of ChatGPT or Bard or whatever else it is, and get an answer. And so, therefore, this will not become your financial advisor. It will become a source of financial knowledge. And it isn't going to cost you 2% of your assets under management and 20% of your profits like a financial planner will. And you will not have to have at least $500,000 invested in order to participate in it. I want investing to become something that we all can benefit from. So that's why I've got the swing trading platform. I've got the Bus 13 platform. That's a platform that is designed specifically for what I think is the best investment opportunity in the future, and that's artificial intelligence. And then I'm working on my genome sequencing and my genome technology platform as well. I'll build that, and that will be all part of what will happen on the website. I'm looking for that to happen sometime, I hope, by the middle of July. I hope this was beneficial. I hope you now have a better understanding about swinging, and why don't you start swinging today? Talk to you again tomorrow.